Alright, I have my goggles on and I'm ready to play. My name is Sloth154 and welcome back to Whispering Willows. Young Elena is looking for her father. And we're going to do our best to help her. I already talked to you guys. I want to see if I can do anything with the whale. Because, so, if you end up liking this video, comment, like, and subscribe. It does help the channel. Check out the description. It has a link to the playlist for this series and other games I played on my channel. Now, we're trying to help... What's his name? E? Nope, I can't do anything yet. Flying Hawk. Oh, yes, we're getting close. I feel my body's presence nearby. Yeah, we're trying to help Flying Hawk get his body back from a Manifest Destiny era mansion. So that's far enough. My body lies in the dirt just beyond the walls of this well. Climb. This isn't good. Thank you for your help, Elena. I would have wandered endlessly throughout this world without you. I can now finish my journey to the afterlife. I wish you luck in finding your father. I assure you he lives, but you must hurry. I'll be watching over you. Goodbye, Elena. You can finally rest in peace now, Flying Hawk. Because of you, I know my dad is in the mansion somewhere. Thank you for everything. Alright, so yeah. We were trying to help Flying Hawk find his body. He was a shaman for the native people of this land who I'm pretty sure were wiped out by the owner of the original owner of the mansion, Willow. Here we go. New diary entry. Forever alone. Flying Hawk's gone now. He's resting in peace somewhere. I'm happy for him. I really am. He'd wandered this world for too long. I just wish he didn't have to leave me all alone. I feel a little bit lost without him. But he didn't leave me with nothing, after all. I don't think I would have gotten this far without his help. But thanks to him, I know what I have to do. I gotta find my way into the mansion now. It's so big and scary looking from the outside, I really don't want to do it. But if it means finding my dad, I'll do anything I have to. So that's Elena's entire motivation for being here. Can I just go in? Or is it going to make me do... Oh, we can. Chapter 2. Whatman's Warrior. Yeah, this is the jackass. Ooh, notes. This is going to have a lot of reading for me to do. So... he always wrote his entries on the 13th. That's weird.
I met with the Quantaco shaman this morning, a man named Flying Hawk. We met to discuss the bartering of this land, but our conversation took a turn. He told me that this area was rife with spiritual power, that the veil between this life and the next was thinner here than elsewhere. We spoke of Martha, that he could help me see her again. I believed him, and he offered me his peace pipe. I wasn't sure, because no one here's a cop. I do not partake in any hallucinogens or other types of drugs.
Actually, back then, we could do them. They could do drugs. They could just do hardcore drugs, too.
So I'm going to ignore the fact that I'm speaking to people in the future. But the man told me that it would help me free myself. I partook of the strange smoke he gave me, and the man told me I must let go of her if I wish to see her again. That my spirit must be pure. We sat in meditation for some time. My mind raced all the while about a paranoia seized me, and I realized what this medicine man was trying to do. He would have me abandon my hopes for the future, have me live a life of savagery. I knew he was trying to poison my mind, that I would have wagered that the smoke was of nefarious intent as well. I refuse, sir. I refuse to abide such insolence. I stood up from my seat and challenged this necromancer to fight me, but he did not stir. I wrapped my hands around his throat, and still he did not move. I squeezed until I felt the life leave his body, and he slumped down. I released my grip, and my fingers peeled from his skin as he fell back from me. I exited the teepee and gave my men the order to purge these vile savages from this earth, as God would have commanded me to before he threw me into the pits of hell. Darby even made his first kill. I would be proud of him, but he trembled by his horse the rest of the battle. It was just a little girl. The savages, after all.
Oh, fuck these people. I really got into that one. My throat hurts from trying to do his voice. Yeah, like I said, they committed genocide, and they expected that, and for some reason they believed the manifest destiny thing was actually God's will, but these people are all burning in hell. Especially Darby. He's right now in hell, staring across the room at the little girl he killed, just crying. Not able to look away, not able to run away. Darby, you belong in hell. And Workman, your family deserved the decline it faced. All right, let's go back. I got into that. Sorry. Female bust. I wonder who this could be. It's probably Martha. The door's locked. Stop your creaking. This is awesome. Maybe worth it. He had bad taste. Uh-oh. Haha. Oh! I always forget they do that. Claire O'Hularan. My poor Darby. His murderer was never found despite my efforts. I was looking into his death, but something stopped me. To this day, I don't know what it was. Please help me, Elena. I can't rest until his murderer is found. It was Whitman. Oh, I can pick up notes in spirit form. John Elkhorn. He was a gardener that was hired by the Willows, and he was a descendant of the shaman of Flying Hawk. I'm among the few remaining of my bloodline, descendants from a line of powerful shaman. I may not have the power they once did, but my attunement with nature remains the same. It's taken me some time to recognize it, but there's a subtle energy at play here that permeates the very air I breathe. The veil between the planes of life and death in this place is thin. Spirits seem to pass between planes as though through osmosis. It's almost indescribable the way I can feel their presence here. I want to know what it all means. Oh, that's not good. That's how it works. So I did make the right decision to go left. Check what's going on the right side. An elevator. Oh, Darby O'Hularan. Oh, it's just a wee lass. Workman's my best mate. You won't be getting past me. He don't want to see the likes of you. Me wife more inclined to wasting time with little girls. Oh, Darby, wait till we tell you what happened. A gramophone. There's a lot of things that you could sell as if no one's touched this stuff, these are all antiques, so they could be worth a good penny. Oh. Darby hollering. I met a huge man inside the mansion named Darby. He has a strange accent that sounds Irish, but I'm not quite sure. He didn't want to talk to me much, but he did mention someone named Wortham. I think Wortham was the man who owned this mansion. We learned about him in school. He helped to create our town. I don't know why that Darby guy would mention him, but he didn't want me to tell me much. He even yelled at me, so I left him alone. I don't know why he be so mean to a little girl. They were racist and sexist. Alright, this door is locked. Alright. We already talked to his wife. She wants to know how Darby died. And by doing that... Oh. Forgive it. Oh! I can't do this. Haha. Finding the way forward's easy if you think. Which I find harder and harder to do every day. I don't like that creaking sound. Oh, I got it. There we go. There we go. Haha! Trophy room key. Alright. Let's go to the trophy room. Where the hell? Well, there's only one locked door I found that I can get to. So let's go there first. So let's see if her dialogue changed since I've met her husband. Okay. Okay. Let's check the pictures. Because last episode I found out that some pictures change when you're in the spirit realm. Right. Darby O'Halloran.
Today's the
I can't do too many accents, so I'm just gonna speak normally.
Today is a day of excitement, to be sure. I'm traveling off with my best mate, Worthman Willows, to the great unsettled West. We seek our fortunes there, and I dare say we will face many a danger. I have heard tales of beasts and savages that await us. Worthman is but a gentleman and lacks my size, so I feel it my duty to protect him along our journey. Without him and his, I don't know what would have become of my family. The Willows gave us work when none one other would. Ouch, my brain. I feel it's my duty to keep him safe no matter what happens. I will shoulder his burdens as best I can.
That's right. Around the time of Manifest Destiny, there were signs in some stores that said Irish need not apply. American history is full of this stuff, but we're trying. We're trying. But Worthwood's father, that was a very progressive thing for him to do. He probably ripped them off terribly. Alright, they're not moving. Cool. Oh my. Alright. Who's... John Elkhorn. Okay. I've enjoyed delving into the mysteries of this place. There's so much to learn, and I'm not referring to all the books and pieces of history that just collect dust. No, I speak of something else entirely. When I was a boy, my grandfather taught me to commune with nature, that it was the most spiritual endeavor I could hope to perform. At the time, I didn't understand what he meant, but spending time here has opened my eyes to the truth of the old man's sage words. I can admit in these pages that I've seen things no other living man has seen. I've ventured beyond the mortal coil and found the other side. I've come back, but wholly unscathed. I feel marks upon the fabric of my soul, but what that means, I don't yet know. So John took a similar path to like us. Oh, I messed that up. Bed frame. Yeah, probably a servant. Imiko Manami, Ohio. I'm one of Worthman's many guests. Pleasure to meet you. I don't think you're a guest. Oh, I was supposed to go down. I messed up. Okay. I think you're a spiritual prisoner. I think Wortham killed a lot of people. Right, another note. Fleur LaRue. Is it one of 5 notes or I thought those were dates. I'm stupid. So I have 7 of 13 of Worthwood Willows, 1 of 9 of John Elkhorn. I have all Flying Hawks notes, 1 of Darby O'Halloran, and 2 of Fleur LaRue.
My hands tremble, and it's all I can do to hold the pen as I write herein. I have even missed the ink well on a few occasions. I have only just come home from the most wonderful evening of my life. I feel I need to catch my breath. Wortham Willows, the town's mayor, the richest and most influential man of 100 miles around, took me out for a night on the town. And what a night it was. Notwithstanding the secrecy, I have never been treated so much like royalty. I could not believe it. Every second I was there, it was amazing. We truly had a feast, with dishes that covered every inch of the table. Afterwards, he treated me to a play. I have never been to a play before. My head still swims from all the fine wine and excitement. He is truly a romantic gentleman. This Wortham Willows. I hope to see him again soon, but for now, I must rest. I can feel my heart fluttering in my chest.
All right, let's go down. Uh-oh. I don't like those claw marks. Oh, okay. Just lit the way. I don't like what the fuck that is. Alright. So we're just trying to find her dad, but this is the worst place to be. What a cute bison. I just wanted to take it home with me. We could just put it in a... You should have brought a bigger backpack. I would grab one of the guns, but I'm not sure they work on spirits. Third of Darby's entry.
All the men, Wortham included, look at me differently now. I see the disdain from the plain on their face. I keep saying from with 4. I know they whisper about me behind my back, calling me a coward, and worse things I will not repeat here. Wortham has given me a job as supervisor of the mines, a good job as I could hope. It would seem that though they want simply to lump all the immigrants together. No. It would seem as though they want simply to lump all the immigrants together. I see that little girl in my dreams, and the look on her face as she realized what I was doing. I see her when I walk into town, but it's never her. My mind is playing tricks on me, and I do not know how long I could stand it. Seeing her troubles me to no end, and I awake in the wee hours of the morning, drenched in sweat, my heart racing. I still have my shirt from that day, and I wear it under my clothes at all times to remind me of my evils.
That's right, Darby. You're going to actually. You're stuck in purgatory, but you're going to hell. So many old books. I wonder what they're about. Letter to Jeremiah. Oh, I knew it. I knew it.
Jeremiah, I have sent this letter in secret. I need your help, as well as your silence. Darby O'Halloran has died by my hands. His madness had overtaken his mind. Though he was my best and longest friend, I cannot bring myself to handle his corpse. And I have a room and a casket in the catacombs that I want you to place his body in. I shall visit it later. I also ask that you keep the grave unmarked. You are the only one I can trust with this task, Jeremiah. I once again request your silence on this matter. Wortham Willows.
Yeah, he killed his fucking best friend after he got his friend to kill a child. And he calls other people who aren't part of his civilized society. Uh-oh. Oh, so it does kill me. I don't see how he captured this thing. I got away from it. Hopefully it stays in that room. You know, you would survive longer if you ran. Oh, I forgot that's locked. Through here. Down the stairs. We're making our way to his wife. To tell her the horrible news. Oh, and then he killed her. There was one other that knew of Wortham's deed before I met my end. I was to have a secret meeting with him. Tool shed, 4 o'clock in the morning. He was going to tell me everything. Tool shed, okay. Gotta go back to the tool shed. Jeremiah. And then he was hung. I ain't supposed to tell, but Mr. Wortham asked for my help one night. I dug a grave for Mr. Darby. I kept it secret till now, but I couldn't hold it in anymore. I buried him deep in the catacombs in a locked room where no one would find him. You can have the key to the room. I just want to wash my hands of the whole thing forever. I know where we're going. All right, new diary entry. I just can't believe it. That man Wortham, he and Darby were best friends, and he killed poor Mr. Harleham. Why? Why would he do that? They were best friends. They never mentioned in school he was a murderer. They only said that the nicest thing is about him. How he helped tame this wild land. It wasn't wild, it was very well kept. And how it's thanks to him that our town existed. I'm not sure what to believe anymore. Well, the rich and surviving write history. Okay, back to the catacombs. Wait. I know where we're going. I don't like where we're going, but I know where we're going. All right. Oh my gosh, the shirt is so stained. All right. No evil spirits to chase me. Not today, please. I hate the fact that you won't run inside. Because Whitworth is out and about right now. All right. Gonna talk to his widow first. All right, so she already gave us all she's gonna give us. All right, let's go talk to Darby. My shirt. I always wore it ever since that day. The day of the massacre. Man, what are you doing with it? You're like that little girl in the garden, always reminding me of the past. Okay, back to the garden. Oh, wait. Words don't work to describe how I'm feeling. I feel so helpless. Everything I learned about the past makes it seem so horrible. And that's where we all came from. If this is where we came from, how can we hope to do any better? We've all killed each other selfishly for generations, and right now it doesn't seem like it's going to get any better. But there has to be something better than all this. There just has to be. I'll find it. If it doesn't exist, I'll create it. That's why we have to teach complete history. Right, back to the garden and the little girl. Oh, you met the white man? Help me pick flowers for him. I need 3 more flowers to finish my bouquet. Fuck you, little girl. This is gonna get creepy, isn't it? Oh God. Through all the drear of this place, I met a little girl and she's actually happy. She's just the cutest thing. I like her a lot. Maybe more than Flying Hawk. It makes me sad though. I don't think she knows she's dead. Her name is Skyflower, and she told me she's gathering flowers for the white men. I miss coming here with mom and dad. I used to pick flowers as a little girl just like Skyflower. I might help her pick some flowers. Maybe that cheer me up some. Okay. Oh, fuck. Why didn't you pack a flashlight? Let's read this note. Another one of Darby O'Hare. O'Hallaher. Halloran.
My hand shakes as I write. This day has been the worst of my life. When we went to see the savages to find which rumors proved to be true and which false, some said they were violent folks, while others claimed they were them to be peaceful. I cannot say which to be true. We waited outside the shaman's teepee while Wortham sought his counsel inside. He was different when he came out. I do not know what it was that I sensed in him, but he was a changed man. He told the men to kill everyone, and they galloped off with grins on their faces. I stayed put. A little girl ran towards us with flowers in her hand. He told me to do it. He said she would grow up to murder my sons in their sleep, but I could not bring myself to shoot her. She got too close for my rifle, and he kept yelling at me just to be a man and do it. I brought my gun up and brought it down upon her. She fell to the ground, and I knew she was dead. I walked to my horse and was sick. I stayed out of it. I stayed out of the rest of the fight.
Wortham was not a man, he was a coward. And Darby, while you may not see yourself as one, you are part of it. You're a big part of it. You shot that little girl. You should have turned your gun on your friend and told him to calm down. What is this thing? A belt? A top hat? Maybe. Just some gaudy rich crap. Alright, we're outside, so I can run. Nothing scary, nothing scary. What the fuck is that? Hubert Mann, you don't want to come to my neck of the woods, because, you know, it's broken and whatnot. Flower number 1 taken care of. The ghost made a fucking pun. I don't like that. Mel Bus. That's kind of funny, right? They're called pecs. God damn it, grab a weapon! Alright, it's kind of creepy. Let's go do this one. I'm already lost. Oh, a note. Another one of Darby's.
The image of that girl yet haunts me. I feel the need to find some solace from my axe. I have been looking for any of the Taco that may have survived the massacre. I found some survivors, but Wortham does not know them. He can never find out they exist. I am unsure as to what he would do if he found out about them. They were but a loose group, yet they remain. I prostrated myself to them, inviting their punishment for my misdeeds, but they would have none of it. They have instead allowed me to learn of them. The little girl I killed, her name was Skyflower. Why, I do not know, but having a name to place her brings me some measure of comfort. When I see her in my dreams, I can call out her name.
and apologize. I'm sorry I yelled. But you don't get to do bad things, then have a bit of solace in it. Find a bit of solace. No, you suffer through that bad thing. You did it. It's your fault. Okay. Let's go through the first one.
Oh.
These statues are playing one. Oh. That's going to be a puzzle later on. Looks like a goddess of some kind. I just want to find these other two flowers and get the fuck out of here. Wonder how this statue broke when all the others are standing. Well, it looks like something shot through here. Ha ha ha. Got the purple flowers. Alright. We got 2 of the 3 flowers. Just one more, then I can get the fuck out of here. But I don't remember the way at all. Alright. None of the worth thems.
We dug great pits to dump the corpses of savages. Uncivilized folks don't deserve civilized graves. After all, for that traitorous shaman, however, I reserved a special grave. I allowed his body to rot in the sun while we dug our well. I had him buried deep down where not even the worms will reach. We lost only 3 men in the assault, which any lieutenant in war would consider acceptable. One of the draft horses fell through the earth as she pulled a load behind her. We've investigated and found she had fallen into a pit that leads to a series of underground caves. I have decided that we shall entomb the dead man there, and it will be used as a mausoleum for my estate. For my dearest Martha, I have a great coffin built at the entrance of the catacombs, so that I may easily come and visit her whenever I choose. The walls of the caves contain veins of possible precious metals, and we will also use it as a foundation of our mining. It will expand in time. This is the beginning of my good fortune.
Oh, you don't deserve it. That's why your house is in ruins now. You don't have any way to cut through those yet. Yeah, Wortham is a piece of garbage. Back then, he was a upstanding citizen by the standards, but by today's standards, he's a piece of garbage. Yeah, this isn't the one.
Despite all my troubles, I have managed to find myself a woman. Claire is her name, and I reckon she has to be the prettiest lass in town. Like me, she hails from Ireland, and when we met, we knew it was love. We married just last Tuesday, and neither of us could be happier together. She knows my past, and she helps me through my terrors in the night. She holds me and tells me everything will be right again. I do not know what I would do without her. She's my reason for living anymore.
Still a horrible person. Oh, a dog. Wilford the dog. All right, dog. Lead the way. Oh, is he gonna open the way down there? Okay. So I wasn't too terribly lost. Alright, doggy, show the way. Thank you. Nothing terrifying. Marty Sims. Why, I'm Marty Sims. I see you found my dog Buffer. Oh, dig. Alright, we got a third flower. Let's get the fuck out of here. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like this feeling. Oh! Is this the way out? I don't remember how to get the fuck out of here. Still here. All right, almost out of here. Oh, fuck you, I'm out. Alright, little girl, this better be worth it. We have a bouquet now. Let's bring it to the white man. I know it'll cheer him up. We're gonna make our way back to the mansion. I hate that you don't run. There we go. Little lass, I thank you kindly for the gift. I cannot tell you how sorry I am for what happened. I don't deserve your kindness, your forgiveness. Thanks, Elena. Bye-bye for now. What do you mean by that? We killed them, Elena. We killed them all. And the worst of us. I bashed that little girl's skull in with the butt of my rifle. Wortham gave me the order, but that doesn't excuse what I did. I'm done fighting for him. My soul's damned to a fiery hell, but I made peace with that. Go on, Elena. Find your father. Be sure to hold him tight when you do. Oh, awesome. Bye-bye, Darby. I hope you find your solace. Back to the body. Let's read this. First Flying Hawk leaves me, now Skyflower and Mr. O'Halloran. And just when I was beginning to like him too. He turned out to be a nice man and a good person in the end. Despite some things he done in life, I'm happy for him and for Skyflower. They've been kept from the afterlife for way too long. It was high time they both got to go home. Alright guys, I'm going to end this episode here before we go down into the basement and face whatever horrors down there. We learned a lot about Witham and Darby. Darby was murdered by Witham after he had traumatic stress after what they did to the native people of the land, the native people of the land. So we sort of helped Darby. I hope he's burning in hell, because like he said, Whitman gave the order, but he still bashed. He didn't shoot her. He bashed her head in. So that wasn't a quick death. So tell me in the comment section, do you think Darby deserves redemption or damnation for his action and his grief, or was his grief enough damnation for his action? I don't think he got all. I think he's going to hell. He deserves it. He may have felt bad about it. He may have suffered from it. That little girl deserves heaven plus. But we'll continue this in the next episode. So if you like this video, comment, like, and subscribe. I do like it when people comment, and try to keep in civil comments. Also, spam bots go to hell. If you made it this far in the video, Prime thanks you. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.